re-record this because something went wrong, but this is day 112 or 111. This is, yeah, so basically, no trading, nothing trading related today. Taking a break from trading completely in general for a little bit because it's holiday season and I'm gonna spend time with family. So now's the time to be spending time with God and time with family. So let's not push it here. But also, I do think I need a mental break from trading just to get my mind cleared up and ready for when the new year starts. But also because volume is trash right now, so there's no point in really trying to do anything. Anyway, I came. Pause. My arm's getting tired. I'm flipping around. Does that flip it for you guys? Okay, so in statistics, there's this thing where, okay, let me flip it around again. This is better. There's this thing where when something is statistically improbable, sometimes people more often pick cherry pick the winners or the losers that are the rare handful that occur. So in this case, if you take an airplane, now an airplane, thousands of flights a day, and not one single bad thing happens, not one crash, not one fault, oftentimes not one fault. And why is that? Well, because that's the standard. But all of a sudden, one plane crash or one major fault, and now people think it's no longer safe for some reason. People think that applies to anyone and everyone, and they fail to see that these failures occur less than even 1% of the time. In the same way, in day trading, a very small handful actually succeed, because these winners, they're big winners. People who are on the internet, you see their success, you think, wow, they can do it. Everyone can do it. But statistically, it's not true. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone should be able to do it. It's statistically improbable that a large number of people would even succeed, because it just doesn't happen. It's not true, right? So you think, okay, why the fuck are you doing trading then? Because out of 100,000 people that did a funded challenge across how many different firms, prop firms, guess how many passed? 7%. 93% of people failed. And the thing is, I knew that the numbers were against me when I did trading. I didn't know what the exact numbers were. I knew they were very much against me. Obviously, I got past that part of caring about that. But just today, just recently, I was just reminded by a hater and a believer that, oh yeah, let's not forget that the numbers are statistically against us. That day trading is not meant to work. That all these people say there's no edge in trading. People say, you don't make it. And the thing is, right, like, what if they're right? What if all these success stories are really far and few between, but they're being cherry picked by algorithms that, really show these numbers, show these people success, because that's what, that was what clicks. That's what gets clicks. So obviously, you know, cherry picking, if that guy succeeds, I guess it can apply to anyone. But the numbers say otherwise. So then you gotta think, okay, what the fuck? Why am I doing trading then? Because if out of those 7% of people that actually passed their first payout and passed the challenge, how many of them actually managed to stay profitable in the long term and didn't blow the account? And how many of those people went beyond just being break-even traders and actually made profit? And how many of those people made considerable profit, abnormal returns, more than expected, and scaled up really quickly? The numbers just get smaller and smaller each time. It gets harder and harder each time. But the thing is, I've always believed in this. Why not me? You know, little old Nathan, he doubts this as well. He doubts me. Guy's a hater. Fuck that guy. Honestly. Guys coming out and saying, "Oh, you're not profitable, bro. You're not gonna win." All this rage bait, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, genuinely. I'm about to sock you in the face. In GTA 6. I don't condone violence. Just kidding. All love to you, Nathan. But honestly, shut the fuck up. You need to shut up sometimes. You saw I was having a mental breakdown there, and you decided to feed into it and let me spiral further. Yeah, you're a good friend, bro. You're a great friend for that. If I die on my flight, just remember, those were your last words to me. You killed my dreams. No, I'm kidding. Because at the end of the day, I said I wouldn't quit. I said I'd do it, so I'm not gonna quit. You know, I knew the numbers were against me. I didn't know the exact numbers. I already knew they were against me. I just got reminded of them. But does that mean I'm gonna quit? No. I'm not only am I too far in, but I said I'd do it. And I'm no bitch. I'm not gonna quit. Like, yeah, obviously I see e-commerce is there. I see there's other things I could do that statistically have a higher chance of success. Not only that, but e-commerce would work better for me, honestly, because input almost directly equates to output in e-commerce. You know, you put in work, you will get results, pretty much. In trading, you can put in a shit ton of work, you might get the same result as someone next to you, which is losing. You could put in less work, you could still win. Your input does not equate to output in trading. And so that's both a blessing and a curse at the same time, because then you could put in so much work just for it to go nowhere, and you'll feel like you're hitting a brick wall each time. Whereas in e-commerce, you can start to slowly crack through that wall just because you're just outworking the numbers. Whereas in trading, you can't really outwork the numbers. You can only just get better. And obviously you can get better by doing more, but you know, it takes time. It takes a lot of time, and there will be times where you will see no results. You will see actually regression by losing streaks. But you know, just don't give up. Because when I saw those numbers, I thought, okay, well, looking at these numbers, how many of these people quit? You look at these people who did the funded challenges with varying levels of experience. How many of them did it for the first time and just gave up? How many of them are trying again? How many of that 7%, I want to know how many times did they try and try again to pass? And if the answer is they probably tried that funded challenge the 4th time and they finally passed, that's great. And of those profitable traders who start profiting, of that 7% who actually start profiting, how many of them blew accounts and tried again and eventually started raking in money? How many of them gave up? Of the 93% that didn't succeed, how many of them are going to try again? We don't fucking know. Of the 300 fucking Brazilians trading, how many of them followed their own rules? What are the conditions? Did they follow their rules? Did they do stupid shit they shouldn't do? You know? It's not so defined. Obviously the numbers are there, but we don't know. Really. Are they pussies that just gave up? Gave up, agreeably because, yeah, the numbers are against you. Apparently. And they are very against you. So I'd see why you'd give up, but I'm not here to give up. I said I'd do it. I'm not gonna go this far just to not succeed. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. I know what I would do in the background to make sure I have plan B. Because, yeah, honestly, if opportunity arises in the future, I could foresee it. Maybe I meet people with good connections. Maybe I meet people who I feel like they're worth my time, worth building something together with. Maybe I've already met those people. I think I might have, honestly. Building something together, whether it's a product, whether it's a brand, whether it's something of the likes. And I see just this opportunity to build something. And it excites me. It would excite me. And would I put trading, not in the back seat, but in the passenger seat, put it second place? Because, like I said, input does not equal output in trading. So I could legit, for the most part of a week, only be on the charts when I'm actually doing a live trade. And all my effort in trading in a week could be just the trade, journaling, mental journaling, reviews. That's it. 4 things. And I might not do any back testing the whole week. That does not take a lot of time. I can make time for that. And I can make time for new opportunities as well on top of that. So am I afraid that if trading doesn't work? Not really. I know what I would do. So at the end of it all, the question is, am I doubting myself or am I doubting trading? And I wondered this for a long time, really, for the past few hours. And honestly, I think I'm doubting trading because I don't doubt myself. I know I still have that fire, that hunger in me. That fire's been stepped on a few times before already. It almost got put out here and there, but it's still burning, and it's burning brighter than ever. So what reason do I have to give up when there's a goal of mine, a dream of mine that I want so bad, that means so much to me, that if I don't fucking achieve it, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would genuinely feel like a failure. Like, obviously, anyone's afraid of failing. It hurts. It sucks. And if I spend a whole year working so hard and getting nothing, I would honestly, I would feel like a failure. Would I give up? No. I'm not gonna fucking give up. I would feel like a failure, yeah. I get no results for a year. That's a failure. Am I gonna give up? Am I gonna try again? I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'll go another year of failing. Maybe I'll go 3 years of failing. Maybe I'll go 4. Maybe that 5th year, I'll fucking win. My hands are getting tired. But I have a dream, and it means so much to me to achieve that dream. And I've changed my life, and I've redirected my life so much for the sake of this dream. You know, I'm not even doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my sister, for my brother, for my mom, for my dad, for the Maybach dream. Those are my dreams. Those are my boys. I want to succeed with them, even though one of them is hating on me. Fuck you. I'm kidding. All love. But still, fuck you. I want to see us three succeed. I want to succeed for my family's sake. Because there are things I feel so indebted to my family. Like the amount of sacrifice my mom has made, my dad, and my sister's one of the most selfless people in the world. She means everything to me, and I don't want to fail because fuck. I want to succeed for her sake. I'm not doing it for me. I don't give a fuck about myself. Like this world just honestly doesn't mean shit to me. You know, it's Christmas. That alone's a reminder. You rejoice in God. Rejoice in God, because true happiness is found in God. It's found in family. You don't find happiness in purely just having fucking nice cars, nice watches, and nice houses. That shit don't mean a thing if you don't have God, if you don't have family. That's what my dream is. Damn. I'm tired. You can see it. You can see it because I'm cracking, bro. There's some cracks getting shown. That's what my dream is dedicated to. It's dedicated to people, to God. I don't give a shit about your fucking Lambo, you fucking course sellers. You're just honestly, I'm just saying, course sellers are some of the most disgusting people ever. You guys are genuinely on the equivalent to these money lenders, these loan sharks. You have a place in hell. I'm just gonna say you have a place in hell, and I pray to God, you be saved, you turn from your ways, because you are preying upon vulnerable people who are desperate, people who want a way to succeed just as much as you do, but you prey on them. You're in the same boat as them. You're preying on them. You're fucking disgusting. I pray to God that you change your ways, that you repent, and you start helping people instead of hurting them, because you are hurting people. And I'm glad to say I haven't bought a course yet, so I'm not victim to one of these fucking scams. But just let me put it out there: you guys are fucking scammers, and education should be free. But I don't know what the fuck I was saying. You know, I don't dream of Lambos. Maybe, yeah, I won't lie. I would enjoy having nice cars. I would enjoy having a nice house. I would enjoy being able to travel to anywhere in the world on a whim. Those are things I would enjoy. But I would only enjoy those in the moment. Just there and then. Just for a little bit. Those are fleeting joys. Fleeting joys happen for only a moment. They don't make your whole life joyful. The things that make your whole life joyful are God and family and your friends. And so that's where my dream is. It's the Maybach dream. It's the dream for my family. It's putting God first. So every day's a struggle. Like, so, I'm not gonna lie. I won't sit here and lie and say I'm the most holy man in the world, and that every day I'm able to see God. There are days where I feel like I grew distant from God, and those days are hard. Those weeks are hard. Those days tend to be bad days because I get fixated on things and I forget to put God before first above all. But that's not the dream. What would all this money and success be if I don't have if I don't have God first, if I don't have my family, or if I don't have my friends? So that's what my dream is, you know. I ain't fucking giving up because I'm not doing this for myself. So I swear, when I fucking make it, when I'm fucking successful, whatever it is that I do, if I can teach it for free, I will teach it. No, if I can teach it, I will teach it for free. If I can't teach it, then obviously, what's the point in trying? But if I can teach it, then I'll teach it for free if I have to teach it. I would never put a price tag on education. I won't gatekeep success. Because what's the point? What's the point, you know? Should we not be helping others? Like, so yeah. So to anyone watching this who doesn't personally know me, anyone also in the day trading space, please, please remember that no matter how successful you get, those fucking Lambos ain't gonna make you happy for longer than a minute. And if they do, then your life ain't straight. And you need to get right with God. I don't know how the fuck I ended up crying. That is crazy. You know, I ended up crying on camera, and I'm gonna have to post this. Unfortunately, I will have to post this. I have no choice. Happy holidays, everyone. Christmas is very close. Rejoice in God, don't rejoice in the world. And yeah, Feliz Navidad, and God bless.